Hi guys, so it's Dylan, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a more natural makeup look, and this is something that you can just kind of go out in. It probably won't be like, dang, she's flawless, or he's flawless, whichever, but this is a more natural. For example, if you're in high school, you might want to do this, or if you're just taking some photos with some friends, you might want to do this. This is definitely not a night out, partying and doing stuff like that. If that's what you do, don't do drugs, or do them, I don't care. Anyway, so this is what we're going to be doing today. So for my primer now, a lot of people are using like different creams and all this for primer, but my skin is already really hydrated, and for some reason makeup likes to stick on my skin, so I use setting spray. Now you've seen probably Fix Plus spray by MAC, and that's a really good one. I love Fix Plus, but this one I'm going in with Mario Badescu. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. I know I just butchered it, so all I do is I take it and I go ahead and take my beauty blender. This one's a little worn out, but stuff happens. And I just kind of press it into the skin just to get a nice moist layer. Now this is my first YouTube video, so I'm probably going to be a little nervous, but you know what, it's okay. So next, for foundation, we're going to use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting, and I happen to be in the shade Alabaster. And so what I love about this foundation, honestly, is it's $28, so it's above drugstore, but at the same time, like if you have a decent job, you'll be able to afford it, and I just love this, and I love the applicator, and I just start making nice streaks. Now, this is a full foundation, like full on coverage, but the thing about this coverage is you really, really have to build it up, and I love full coverage. And I'm sorry, if you see me looking up, I have a mirror in front of me, so I want to actually look good for my first YouTube video, at least decent, because I'm trying to teach you how to do this, so, it's cool. So then we're going to take our wet beauty blender, or damp, sorry. It's wet, y'all. It's wet, whatever. And so then you're just going to start buffing that into the face. The struggle is honestly so real when it comes to freaking blending your foundation or anything onto your face. Let's be honest. How many of you think that blending should be a freaking art form? Because this takes forever. This should be like an Olympic sport. Like, I'm just so tired of just... People are like, why do they call it beating the face? Do you not hear this noise? Maybe I'm just blending too hard, but I really like to get it deep into my pores, very deep into my pores. Because who needs small pores, right? I'm just kidding, you do if you need makeup, but you don't need to. Every skin type's different. Jesus blessed me with some decent skin, so let's put makeup over it. So you always want to blend down into your neck. When I first started makeup, I would hear the comment all the time, your neck's a different color than your face. Well, I'm okay with that. So, that's what's going on. Next, we're going to be using our Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. And I'm sure you've seen this, because almost every single beauty guru does it. And so, you know what? I thought, hey, let's jump on this bandwagon, So we're just going to do a little bit under the eyes. I'm not too crazy with it. Some people go all the way down their face, and you know what? Makeup has no rules, so you do you. Then we're going to just do like a strike on our chin. Do a little on the Cupid's bow. A line down the nose. And I don't contour my forehead. I'm going to do it for this video. I don't really conceal and contour my forehead that much because, I don't really have a lot of issues with my forehead, so there's no really reason to conceal it. The only reason I do, if I do it, is to highlight it a little bit, because, we all about that highlight nowadays. We all about that contour. Everybody wants to look flawless, and you know what? If you're going to do makeup and you want to do it to look flawless, do it. A lot of people are always like, oh, people just do makeup because they want to look good. That's not really true, but if you're doing makeup just to look good, do it, honey. I'm not gonna judge you. There are days where I feel like I don't look good, and so yeah, I throw on some makeup. It's just what it is, and I'm not going to try to lie and be like some people do it for the right reasons, or some people just want to do it to an art, because it's an art form, you guys. And so I'm not going to say, you know, don't do it if it's just to look good, because it's your life, it's your body. Do whatever you want, and it comes off at the end of the day. So, I mean, you do you, boo-boo. So next, I'm going to go in with the Sephora brush, and I'm also going to go in with the Bahama Mama bronzer, and it's by The Balm, and this is a very little size because I got this out of Ipsy, and a lot of the products I use are from Ipsy because, y'all, I'm on a budget. So we're just gonna start lightly contouring our jawline. And this is if you want to. You don't have to do the jawline. I actually know a lot of people who do not do their jawline, but I mean, I really enjoy that nice cut jawline. And so if you don't like that, don't do it, but I mean, I love to do it, so we're gonna do that. And so next, we're gonna go ahead, and I like to do 2 little lines by my chin because it just kind of slims down the chin area. So we're just gonna do this. Now, I like to be very gentle because some people, they love the really contoured look, but me, I personally, I don't care to see a lot of like brown and just lines. Now, if I'm doing like full on glam, I might do it. Sorry, I'm adjusting my phone. So next we're gonna do the not the jawline. I just did the jawline. We're gonna be doing our cheekbones, and so I like to start about right here, and we're just gonna find the line right under our cheekbones, and we're gonna simply start from the back and work our way forward. And then we're going to kind of buff that in. Now, I like to kind of smile when I do it because that really shows my natural cheekbones. So it just kind of helps me get that full-on look. And you just kind of want to go a little bit above the actual bone. That way it actually makes your cheeks higher. And we'll also be doing that with some highlighter, but I'll go into that later. Kind of just tap my brush a little. Then we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Alrighty. So like I said, I do it very lightly and very just kind of gentle because I don't like the very contoured look. I mean, I might sometimes, but rarely do I. And especially for a natural look, you don't want to be walking down the street and someone be like, I mean, you might, but it's cool. Then we're going to go ahead and do our forehead. Now, I really got to get in there because, y'all, I got a receding hairline, and so, you know, your boy got to try to cover that as much as he can by blending everything. And this honestly just brings the whole look together, I think, especially if you want, like, a more bronzed area. So we're just going to do it like this. Sorry if I sound nervous. Like, this is honestly my first video, and you would be able to tell. Trust me. So then we're going to go with our Seraphine, but I don't know how to pronounce this. Anyways, it's a blush I got from Ipsy. And then we're going to go in with the Duo Fiber brush that I also got from Ipsy. So I have found that I love Duo Fiber brushes, especially for powdered blushes, because it just kind of gets into every little area of your skin and really just kind of buffs it in. Now, like my contour, especially if you're doing a more natural look like the one we're doing today, you just kind of want to be really light-handed with it because you don't want to look like a circus clown going down the street. And then what I do with my blush is I kind of buff it in with my Beauty Blender into my contour. So you can go ahead and do that. Now, you probably noticed I did not contour my nose. And that is because I have noticed personally that in some pictures it might look okay if you want to contour your nose, but outside if you do it way too hard, no matter how much you do it, it's probably going to look unnatural. But when I do contour my nose, I used a precise angle brush, and I dip into my bronzer like I did, and that really will slim down the nose, but I'm not doing that today. So I might show you, I'll probably show it in another video that I do, but for this video today, I'm not going to be doing that. So next we're going to be going in with our highlight. So this happens to be by Urban Decay, and it's the Naked Illuminated. Illuminated, sorry. Now, I actually got this when highlighting wasn't like highlighting. Like, nowadays, if you're not bright AF, get out. But, I mean, today, like I said, this is very natural. And this will give you like a nice, subtle glow. So, I took it on a fan brush. This is by Sephora. And we're just gonna kind of give it a nice little... Now, it will shimmer. So it's not like fully natural, but I mean, it's good. So we're gonna do the bridge of our nose. I do my chin, and I do my Cupid's bow. And then, like I said, sometimes I'll do my forehead, like today I'm doing it. Just give that little glow. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go for my eyebrows. And I am using the Anastasia brow pencil, or some people say, I say Anastasia, some people say Anastasia. I mean, it's just how you want to say it. So then I'm going to go and I'm going to get a little close. And we're just going to kind of sketch. Now we want to be really light-handed, especially with this, because a pencil will give you that really harsh line if you're not careful. I'm going to do the other one. Kind of just want to make little strokes on your eyebrows, you know. That way it pops, but not like... You know, you just got hit in the face with some powders. Now, I do use a brow brush, a brow pencil. This is a brow brush. I do use a brow pencil, but if you want a more kind of defined and not as harsh lines on your brows, like I actually sometimes like harsh lines on my eyebrows. If you don't want that, then you can use a powder, and those are great. So, I mean, it's however you want to do it. You can take this as you want and just kind of make it your own. But this is exactly, like, this isn't the way I do mine when I want to be natural. And then I'm not going to do mascara because I'm probably going to do another video after this with eyeshadow. But when I do go on with mascara, I have been using the Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is so good. And this pretty much is kind of like a dupe, I would say, for the Better Than Sex mascara. And... Yo, this is my tried and true. I mean, this is just, this is so pretty. I want to put it on right now, but yeah, this is how I do my face. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll watch again. And then from this point, if you want to put on some eyeshadow or some eyeliner, go for it. You do you. This is just my very basic makeup look. And then to finish this look, we're going to go in with the same setting spray that I chose to actually prime my face with. And you know, you just want to drown yourself in it. Oh, got some in my mouth. It's okay. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching. And I hope you tune in again. I hope I made you happy today.